Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a tutorial using the new Kardashian Touch Tone palettes that I recently reviewed. If you want to see that video, please check for the link in the info bar, but for now, let's get started. The first step for this look is going to be a primer, and it's the SENNA Totally Transforming Eyeshadow Primer. Mine is in the shade Light, and I'm just using my finger to apply that all over my lid, up to beneath my brow, as well as my lower lash line. Next, I'm going into the medium shimmery pink shade in the Echo palette and using a flat shader brush to apply that all over the moving part of my lid, avoiding just the inner corner and just the outer corner. Then, same brush, I'm going into the light, whiter of the two. They're both kind of cream, but I'm going into the whiter matte shade in this palette. I'm applying that to my inner corner as well as my brow bone right beneath my eyebrow. On to the Mirage palette, or the more neutral of the two, I'm going into this medium taupey mauve shade and applying that to my outer corner, and I'm building it with a few layers actually because I do want a little bit more opacity and intensity. Then, still using the same brush, I am going into the deepest chocolate shade of this palette and using it in the outermost corner of my eye to deepen everything up, add a little bit of depth, and I'm doing that to both my eyelid and a lower lash line. And last, onto the shimmery overcoat in the Echo palette. I'm just patting that all over the center portion of my eye, giving a pretty heavy coverage. Onto lashes, this is Bare Minerals Lash Domination, a mascara that I'm really loving at the moment, applying coats of that. And then my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, which is what I just happen to be traveling with right now. And this is a brush that I got from a shop I found on Shop Lately. I'll put a link to it below if you're interested. They reminded me of the Real Techniques brushes, so I plan on having a review and kind of comparison of them coming up soon. On to concealer, this is L'Oreal's True Match Super Blendable Concealer, and I'm applying that to the triangle area under my eyes and blending it out with a finger. Then to set all that, I'm going to use an ambient lighting powder from Hourglass. This is in the shade Dim Light, and I'm just going to press that in my under eye area and along my T-zone. Then, using a fluffy fan brush, I'm going into the limited edition powder of this lighting palette. Any shimmery highlight will do though, and I'm brushing that on the tops of my cheekbones. Moving on to blush, this is Bare Minerals Ready Blush in the One. I'm applying that pretty much from the apples of my cheeks back using that same brush I used for the setting powder. Last is lipstick. Again, this one is from Bare Minerals and it is in the shade Get Ready, which is kind of a pink with a little mauve tone, which ties this pinky purple look all together. Then I actually went back and filled in my eyebrows because I realized that's what this look was missing, and that is all you need to create this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to check the info bar down below for reviews of anything I've used, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!